Drowning in debt and wondering if there's a way out? I was right there too, with $10,000 hanging over my head. But in just 6 months, I paid it all off. No magic tricks, just practical steps that anyone can follow. Stick around and I'll share exactly how I did it, so you can take control of your finances and crush your debt fast. Today, we will talk about how I paid off $10,000 in debt in 6 months. So before we start, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. 1. Facing the debt reality. When I first saw the total amount, $10,000, I felt overwhelmed. It was a mix of credit card balances, some personal loans, and a lingering medical bill. Ignoring it only made me anxious. The first step was confronting the truth. I had to face my finances head-on. I gathered all my statements, listed every debt with interest rates and minimum payments, and created a clear picture of what I owed. This wasn't easy emotionally, but it was necessary. Without understanding the full scope, I couldn't plan effectively. Accepting responsibility and committing to action was a turning point. From that moment, paying off debt became my priority, and I knew that discipline, sacrifice, and smart choices would be key to success. 2. Creating a budget and cutting expenses. Next, I created a strict budget focused on maximizing debt payments. I tracked every dollar, income, fixed bills, and discretionary spending. I slashed unnecessary expenses like dining out, subscription services, and impulse purchases. Cooking at home, using public transportation, and selling unused items brought my spending down drastically. This freed up an extra $700 per month that I funneled straight toward my debt. Budgeting wasn't about deprivation. It was about intentional spending aligned with my goal. I used apps like Mint to stay accountable and avoid overspending. This lean approach required sacrifices, but it gave me control over my money and accelerated debt repayment. The key was consistency. Every dollar saved was a dollar attacking the debt. 3. Increasing my income. Cutting expenses wasn't enough, so I sought ways to boost my income. I picked up freelance work through platforms like Upwork and Fiverr, using skills I already had in writing and graphic design. I also worked weekends as a rideshare driver, which added about $500 a month. This extra money was 100% dedicated to debt payments. Increasing income fast helped close the gap between what I owed and what I could pay monthly. It required extra hours and effort, but it was empowering to take control. Diversifying income streams also gave me financial resilience. I highly recommend finding side hustles that fit your schedule and skill set. Every bit helps when attacking debt aggressively. 4. Choosing a debt payoff strategy. I researched different payoff methods and settled on the debt avalanche strategy. This method prioritizes paying off debts with the highest interest rates first, saving money on interest over time. I kept making minimum payments on all debts, but threw every extra dollar at the highest interest credit card. Seeing the balance shrink quickly was motivating. Once the top debt was cleared, I rolled its payment amount to the next highest interest debt, creating a snowball effect. This disciplined approach minimized wasted interest and shortened my repayment timeline. The key was sticking to the plan even when tempted to relax. I tracked progress with spreadsheets and celebrated small victories, keeping my morale high. 5. Negotiating with creditors. I also called creditors to negotiate better terms. In some cases, I got reduced interest rates or waive fees simply by explaining my goal to pay off quickly. Some companies offered hardship programs, temporarily lowering payments or interest. Every little concession helped me pay more principal and reduce the overall timeline. If you're struggling, it's worth asking. Creditors often prefer working with you rather than risking default. Be polite, clear, and prepared with your plan. Negotiations don't guarantee success, but the potential savings and improved cash flow can be significant. This step gave me a sense of control and made my debt more manageable. 6. Building a support system. Paying off debt can feel lonely, so I leaned on friends and family for encouragement. I joined online communities like r/personalfinance, where I found accountability partners and practical tips. Sharing goals and progress publicly made me more accountable. I also limited exposure to people who encouraged unnecessary spending or financial irresponsibility. Surrounding myself with supportive, like-minded individuals made the journey less isolating and kept my motivation strong. Celebrating milestones with my support system helped me stay positive. Debt payoff is as much a mental challenge as a financial one, and having emotional support makes all the difference. 7. Tracking progress and staying motivated. Tracking my progress was critical. I updated my spreadsheet weekly, watching total debt drop and interest costs decline. This visual feedback kept me motivated during tough weeks. I set small goals, paying off one credit card, reaching 50% paid, and rewarded myself with small, non-monetary treats like a movie night. Reminding myself why I wanted debt freedom helped me stay focused. I avoided lifestyle inflation and reminded myself that temporary sacrifices led to long-term financial peace. Even when tempted to give up or spend more, I reread my goals and imagined life without debt stress. Tracking and celebrating progress turned a daunting task into achievable steps. 8. Life after debt. After 6 months, I was officially debt-free. The relief was incredible. No more minimum payments or looming interest charges. I redirected my freed-up cash to an emergency fund and started investing for the future. Paying off $10,000 in half a year changed my mindset about money. I became more disciplined, intentional, and confident. The process taught me invaluable lessons about budgeting, earning, and persistence. While challenging, this journey showed me that with focus and the right strategies, even seemingly impossible financial goals are attainable. If you're struggling with debt, remember, every small step counts, and your efforts will pay off faster than you think. 9. Learning from mistakes and adjusting habits. Throughout my debt payoff journey, I realized that old spending habits had to change permanently. It wasn't just about paying off the $10,000. It was about transforming my relationship with money. I identified triggers that led to unnecessary spending, stress, boredom, social pressure, and developed healthier habits, like budgeting before shopping and delaying non-essential purchases for 24 hours. I also started tracking my finances regularly, which helped me stay mindful of where every dollar went. These changes weren't easy at first, but became second nature over time. The experience taught me that managing money well is an ongoing process, not a one-time fix. This mindset shift was crucial to preventing future debt and building lasting financial security. 10. Encouraging others to take control. Sharing my story with others has been one of the most rewarding parts of this journey. Many people feel stuck or ashamed about their debt, but I want them to know that it's possible to regain control, no matter how big the balance seems. The key is to start now, no matter how small the first step. Whether it's creating a budget, cutting one expense, or finding a side hustle, progress builds momentum. Debt can feel isolating, but you're not alone, and help is available. With persistence, planning, and support, anyone can break free from debt's grip. I hope my experience inspires others to believe in their ability to change their financial future and take the first steps toward freedom. Well, if you like this video and would like to see more like it, please give it the thumbs up, leave a comment, and click the button to subscribe.